if you've got kids, your family is gonna love this floor plan because it's got this massive loft upstairs, which is perfect for movie nights, game nights, or just hanging out with friends. We're gonna take a full tour of this house coming up next. All right guys, today we are at the Deerbrook community in Land O'Lakes, Florida, and this is the Holden floor plan. So we're gonna come in and take a look. This is a 2-story house, really, really good layout.
Now, how many beds and baths does this have?
So this is 3,300 square feet. It's got 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms.
And this is a 2-story. Now, what's cool is we actually live in a DR Horton house ourselves.
Yeah, you wanna say hi to everybody, Jen? This is my wife on camera behind.
Hey guys.
Or behind the camera, I should say.
Helping out today.
Yeah, so we live in a DR Horton built home in a different community, but in the local area. And we love ours, so it's really cool, you know, for me to be able to show everybody the different floor plans. And again, we were really happy with our build and our process. So it comes highly recommended from us as a real estate agent. So coming in first, this is not counted as one of the bedrooms, which is really cool. So you have dedicated office space here. You can use it for definitely multi-purpose. Office, kids game room.
I love this. I took a call in here earlier, a little meeting.
Yep.
I love the accent. Well, obviously this is just in the model home, but it gives you some idea of what you could do in this space.
Yeah.
And huge
so
windows
much potential.
too.
Coming in, I love the tall ceilings in here, the really wide hallways. Just helps it feel really open and airy in here. Nice little closet space right there.
It looks like Harry Potter's bedroom.
It does. That is a good one. Jen, I want to get your opinion. I feel like when I go into these new construction homes, a lot of the little more expensive ones are doing this cabinet color. What do you think? Do you like it?
The natural brown? Yeah, I like it.
The natural brown. A lot of times you'll see it even a little bit lighter than this, up to this darkness.
I'm a fan. I think the walls are so bright and the ceilings are tall. It already feels really bright and open.
Yeah.
So I don't think it hurts to have the natural wood to add some color and dimension to the house.
Yep.
Now, also real quick, we're going to snap over to where Will talks about the different interior color schemes because you can get different interiors than this one. So we'll kind of go over those options real quick.
Okay, so coming in on the inside, you're going to see all the Express Series colors. So these are going to be for particular floor plans. You have the Express Series and the Preferred Series. With a builder like DR Horton, they're going to put together these color palettes that you can choose from. Option number 1 is the white cabinetry, but with a more gray, kind of a cement look, but definitely a little bit darker than that. You're gonna have more of the white color in this one. Number 3 right here is gonna be white countertops with a light gray cabinet. The last one is definitely a darker color. It's more of like, I call this like espresso when you say. And then, but the nice thing is that they kind of balance it with the really light countertops. So if you prefer that contrast and everything, it looks good. Okay, jumping back into the video, we'll go through this kitchen. You have tons of cabinet space, countertop space, beautiful Whirlpool fridge. I love this. This would be like a perfect little coffee nook, wouldn't it?
Yeah, espresso machine there and everything.
But it's kind of a catch-all as well. Now, this is so cool. This is almost like part of the pantry. But what would you call this?
This is a butler's pantry.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Essentially. I mean, there's not a separate door for it, but yeah, honestly, this is probably where you'd put your coffee nook.
Okay.
So yeah, like tons of storage space, and then is this an actual
pantry?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a huge pantry.
It is.
So if you're a cook,
love this.
If you're a cook, you're gonna love this layout, I think.
Yeah, and this is just so cool because it's like if you're trying to cook in here, but maybe you have people over and you don't want everything just like thrown out, you can kind of tuck some stuff away or whatever you need to. I love this kitchen island in here. Tons of countertop space. You know, you can definitely eat here as like a little breakfast nook. Tons of storage as well. And then like, just look at the cabinet space, and they just did such a beautiful job in here. I love it.
Yeah.
So it looks really good. Me personally, I do like these cabinet colors. Again, we went over the options. But I feel like I'd kind of gravitate towards this a little bit with that countertop too.
Color to a really bright house. The nice thing is if you're standing at the sink here, it's all open, so you have a clear view into your living area. You can still watch the TV as you're cooking and doing dishes, which is nice.
Yeah, definitely. And then coming over here, nice dining room in here as well. I love how it's not taking up too much of the space, but it's enough space to have a good sized table. You know what I mean?
And it's not a separate dedicated dining room. It's in an area where you'd actually want to sit here and have dinner. Yeah. Because it's just open with your living area. I think this is the direction that newer homes is going to.
For sure.
People don't need a whole separate dining room.
I agree. Yeah. The office space is starting to become more important than like on a
all
formal
the remote
dining.
workers.
Yep. Coming to the outside, in this series of home, I love how they're doing the 3 sliding glass doors.
Yeah, I love that feature.
Just that connection to nature is really, really nice. Really good sized patio out here. Now, the 2-story homes, they don't have as much, like it's not wrapped in part of the home truss system, but I still love how in this floor plan, on this particular one, this might be an option, but I'd have to check. But you still can get a really good size covered patio here.
Yeah.
And then you can even really extend off of this and, you know, do some pavers or extend it further. You know? So it's really good size. Now, with a 2-story home as well, you're getting additional yard space. As you can see, if you guys saw the Camden or the Alex floor plan, there wasn't as much yard space in the standard size lot. But with this, you get a lot more space because it's not out as much as up.
Yeah.
So, okay, up next is this nice big living space. In my opinion, this is the perfect size. Sometimes homes, they get a little too big with like the living space, but I feel like this is perfect where you can have a really great size sectional. Like this is huge, but not so much that it's like you feel like you're a mile from the TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is a great size living room.
It is, and it's also still enclosed with like the kitchen, the dining room, so everybody can hang out in this entire area and feel really, really comfortable and feel like everybody's together. So I love that. Now, coming down the hall, you will see one of the bedrooms. This is not the primary bedroom, but it is nice having a bedroom on the main floor. I do like that.
Yeah.
Some people I do know, like probably some of the comments will be that they wish the primary was on the main floor. Some of the 2-story homes do have that, but this one in particular doesn't. But it's pros and cons, and we'll kind of get into that later.
Because you'll see the size you're getting with the master suite. That was a good size guest bedroom, though.
It is. It really is a good sized bedroom.
You know, and the nice thing is that you have a bedroom on this floor. So, like, say you have an older parent staying with you, they don't have to worry about the stairs.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Off of that bedroom is, it's not connected. You know, you have to go down the hallway, but you have a pretty good sized bathroom here. I love the tiled shower.
Yeah, full size bathroom so your guests can use that shower.
Yeah, and they continued the cabinet look colors and all that as well. And then a nice little like mud room right there as well. Keep your shoes.
Very nice.
Now this one is a 2-car garage. So this is actually pretty much the same size garage that me and Jen have. So it's really good.
Yeah.
We're going to go upstairs next.
Sounds good. And you know, one thing I'll say is sometimes with these 2-story homes, because you're getting a lot of like vertical space, it can feel a little tighter on each floor, but not in this one.
Right.
Like it feels very open, like a single floor home. But then coming up, you have, look at this loft.
This loft honestly is amazing. I love this loft so much. It is such a good space for kids to hang out with their friends, for mom and dad to still be able to keep an eye on them. It's just so multi-purpose, you know what I mean?
And what I think about is like, I mean, this is a great floor plan if you have kids and you like to entertain, because if you have, say the adults are downstairs, they're all hanging out in the living area in the kitchen, you can send all the kids up here, hey, get out of here. You guys can watch your TV, play your games up here, and you're not causing a ruckus downstairs.
Exactly. Or even if you don't have kids, but you know, you need additional bedrooms for whatever it is, this is still just a great hangout space where it's like, you know, you can just chill here, watch movies, watch TV, and go right to bed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Coming in, another guest bedroom, but this is a huge bedroom. Love the size of this bedroom.
And I would see the kids being up here more, and they have it oriented for like 1 bed, but if you have smaller kids, you could definitely have 2 kids in this bedroom.
You could definitely have, this would be the bedroom to put 2 kids in if you needed to.
Nice big closet.
Yep.
Lots of natural light coming in here as well.
Yes. You'll see a bathroom for these 2 bedrooms to share. So again, they continued all the colors throughout here. You have a nice little closet. Well, first toilet and shower. This one actually does have a bathtub in it.
Which is really nice if you have little kids and you need to give them a bath.
And then a linen closet right there. And then again, still not the master bedroom.
Oh wow! So this actually might be the 2-kid room.
Yes,
this is huge.
This is huge. This is yeah. We did say it 2 kids in that one, but this would be better for 2 kids.
But I mean, realistically, you could fit 2 kids if you have a lot of kids. This is a great floor plan because you could fit 2 or 3 kids in here and 2 kids in the other room, in the other room over there. So.
And again, we're saying kids a lot, but honestly, this really is good for even if you have grown kids, so that they have some space. You know what I mean? If they're working but still living at home. or if you have a parent who's living with you but still can do stairs.
Yep.
Whatever, or if you just need office space,
Yep.
you know? It's really a good floor plan for anyone. The laundry layout in here has changed a little bit. They have it here, but I'm not honestly exactly sure how it changed. Oh, that's right, because they're putting a sink in.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly how it's going to be, but it is going to be a little bit different. So if you like this floor plan, just reach out. I'll figure out all the details.
Yeah. But the cool thing is here's your laundry area that you can access from the kids' bedroom side, but it also connects into, what is this, Will?
This is the primary bedroom closet, which is
Yeah.
crazy how big it is.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can, like, this is another bedroom, to be honest.
And I know a lot of people love when they put the laundry upstairs because it
Yes.
makes sense. Most of your laundry is your dirty clothes, and so it's right. You
Yep.
don't need to worry about hauling it up and down the stairs.
Remember when we were in the townhouse, we had to do 2 flights of stairs down, 2
Yep.
flights of stairs back up. It was a pain.
It is. So the nice thing is the laundry room is very central. You can get your kids' dirty clothes out of there, your dirty clothes out of here, and it's right there, conveniently located.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
Coming over
in-
here, we are now in the primary bedroom.
Yeah.
And again, the other bedrooms were big. This is massive. This
Yeah.
is really, really cool. Tons of space in here. What's really awesome too is you have your own dedicated space. So with this house having 4 bedrooms plus the office space plus the loft space, there's probably big potential you have a lot of people over. So for you to be able to shut the doors, come in here, just chill and zen for a little bit, it's really, really nice.
Yeah, and this is nice because it can be a little sitting area. You can make it another office workspace.
Yeah.
You know, if you're 2 parents that work from home, someone can be using the office downstairs and someone could be working in here.
Absolutely.
So this is a great floor plan also for remote workers.
It is. Yeah, that's a really good point.
I love that you have 2 French doors opening
Oh, yeah.
into here off of the loft.
And then coming in to the primary bathroom. So double sinks, but what I really like is that they're kind of separate. So you're not like on top of each other getting ready in the morning. You have a toilet room there, which is awesome.
Shut your husband away to
Yep.
do his business.
And then a nice tub right there.
Love that. Love the window too. Just add some natural light into the bathroom.
Yeah, for sure. And then over here you have a nice tiled surround for the shower, which looks really good as well. Finishing it off with a nice linen closet.
Very nice. It's a nice master bathroom.
It is. It really is.
All right. Do we want to get into likes and dislikes?
Yeah, I didn't do price yet though. Should we run back downstairs, do that?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
we'll share likes and dislikes.
Sounds good. So they told me that starting price on these homes is about $520, and again, that can go up depending on additional features that they put in the home or that you choose to have put in the home, as well as home sites. You know, again, a premium home site will cost a little bit more. With that said, they have 2 that are ready for a quick move-in, or not ready, but will be ready soon for a quick move-in. One is listed at $523,740. So again, that's probably a good price because I don't know what additional features they added into that. But the other one is $513,740, which means it's probably a really, really good deal. And again, at that price, there could still be some added features or a better home site than the standard. So really good pricing on those 2. And again, with those quick move-ins, that's where you're gonna get the best bang for your buck because that's when they're gonna buy the rates down. And that's when they're also going to give you the full seller or builder credit to pay for closing costs. Really, really good options there. And jumping right into it, Jen, let's start with dislikes. Do you have one?
You go first.
Okay. Dislike number 1 for me, I kind of mentioned it. Personally, I would really like a primary bedroom on the main floor. That's just a personal preference. Don't get me wrong. I probably would still do this if everything else was right about it. But I know a lot of other people, especially if they're older, they don't want to do the stairs.
Yeah.
So for me personally, that's a dislike.
Dislike number 2, I noticed this being down here again, is although it's a really nice open living to kitchen kind of floor plan, it is a little tight right here. Now, of course, this is the model homes furniture, so depending on how you lay out your furniture, it might not be an issue. But if someone was like sitting at this bar stool, for example, the flow of traffic is a little tight there.
It is.
So not a major thing. Like you could change your floor.
You can
plan,
definitely change the furniture.
Yeah.
But
So that's dislike number 2.
what was number 3?
Dislike number 3 is upstairs. Let's go up there real quick. Actually.
Okay.
All right. Dislike number 2 is that if you have little kids that are okay sharing bedrooms, and the way they oriented these bedrooms is nice. If you have call it like 3 older kids, it would have almost been nicer to make the bedrooms a little bit smaller and make individual bedrooms, because usually the older the kids, they don't want to share bedrooms with their siblings anymore. And this is like a huge bedroom for kids. Again, if you have 2 little girls in here that are sharing it, it's fine. As they get older and they want their own separate space, it wouldn't work as well for them.
Love number 1 for me is going to be this huge office space. I think this was such a smart idea to dedicate this space. It's just really nice. It's really big, tons of natural light. And what's really nice is, again, you can see everything going on in the front yard, just, while you're at work.
And with how many people work from home nowadays, to have a dedicated office like this where you can close the doors, get some quiet, get some privacy, is really important. All right, my love that I'm a big fan of is this butler's pantry. If you're someone that cooks a lot or you entertain a lot, which we're about to touch on how great this home would be for entertaining, this is so nice because kind of how they have it staged. Like, this is great as a little cocktail bar area or for your espresso machine. You have more storage in here, but then you still get this like huge traditional pantry for all of your like overstock. If you go to Costco and you really stock up, there's tons of room for that. I mean, this is a house for a big family that has a lot of kids, that entertains a lot. This is going to work great for you. So I love this butler pantry.
Love number 3 for me is going to be not just this loft area, but I love the amount of living room hangout space that you have. You have this huge loft, which is amazing. You have a full living room still downstairs. And then even in the primary bedroom, you have that nice little nook to kind of escape, get away, and just hang out.
Yeah.
Love that about this house.
Again, like, this is great for entertaining. You have people over, the kids can come hang out up there.
Yeah.
Adults can hang out downstairs.
For sure.
You can retreat in the master. Like, it's great for all of that.
It really is. It's a great hangout home.
Yeah.
So
let's go down and show you guys the front porch real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll also touch on a couple other things that we need to know.
Sounds good. Awesome. Now, coming back out front, one of the downsides to a 2-story home can sometimes be that you don't have as much of a front porch. This home definitely has a beautiful one. You can definitely have some furniture out here. It looks really, really nice too.
Yeah, and it's shaded.
It is. Guys, make sure to reach out to me if you want to take a personal tour of this Holden floor plan at any of the D.R. Horton communities, or if you want to check out any D.R. Horton home for that matter. And make sure to reach out to me before you go. It's really important to go to the model homes with the agent that you're working with. And also, I'll put some other D.R. Horton videos here of some of their other floor plans that they currently have in their building. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.